Joseph Addison says, reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body. But before the body can move spontaneously and maintain an upright and still posture for the eyes to read, a child needs to develop a map of the body and the brain. And that is developed through proprioception. And it's only when the brain has a very good map of the body that a child can tie their own shoelaces. And that's why tying the shoelace is part of a school readiness assessment. So proprioceptors enable you to know where your body parts are without looking at them. That obviously develops visualization, which precedes reading. Hanging upside down is a way of stimulating the proprioceptors, and so are hugs and movement, because those proprioceptors are all over your body, in your skin, in your muscles, in your ligaments, and in your joints, and it creates a sense of current location. Where am I, and where are my body parts in relationship to each other? That's why when we do the mindfulness massage and we plant the feet, we are creating a sense of current location. A child's spontaneous drawing reflects the accuracy of the child's body map in the brain. So if it's a very limited or simple drawing, just says that child's body map still needs to develop a lot before the child would be ready, like the third drawing, for that little girl to be able to sit still, sit upright, and for those eyes to be keen to learn to read and write. If you don't know where you are, how can you sequence, count, or read? The proprioceptors are important to create a map in the brain, but so is the vestibular system. The vestibular system is that system that enables one to anticipate movement and adjust posture till you can balance. And that is necessary for a child to be able to dodge the tires and play with friends. And the moment there's enough movement, a child develops what Jean Eyre calls gravitational security. That's that sense of being safe and secure. Proprioceptors create the sense of current location, and once that's established, it becomes so much easier to have a goal or a destination in mind. But it all starts with physical movement, moving up and moving down. It's the experience and it's the name of the experience. Moving forward in a straight line and moving on a squiggly line. This is preparation for reading and writing. Climbing a tree, whether you're a girl or a boy, and jumping down stairs. Rolling down a hill and running up again. All of these physical activities serve to develop the vestibular system in the inner ear. When the vestibular system is better developed, hearing and all the other senses develop so much easier. So if you want to develop the muscles, we need to develop the neck and the core. That's why there's so much physical movement associated with the development of the vestibular system, long before you can develop the eyes in preparation for reading. So when the neck and the core is strong because a child has moved a lot, it becomes so much easier to experience spatial orientation under the umbrella, but on top of the shelf. It becomes easier to sequence a task. It becomes easier to know my left from my right, and to be able to name my left and my right sides. Orientation in space always has its root in a concrete experience. The measuring cup to the right of the bowl, the mix in front of the bowl, and that leads to semi-concrete reasoning. If you watch very carefully, that preschool child is busy with the X and Y axis of maths. It all starts playfully, and then when you know where you are, it becomes so much easier to work together in a group and to do geography and maps and figure out where other things are or should go. Letters are the exception to the rule. This is what makes reading and writing and spelling so difficult. If a child doesn't have a strong sense of where they are in space, they feel like they're floating, and so are letters. See, if you walk and if you draw a person, it doesn't matter whether they face you, walk to the left, walk to the right, or face away from you. It's still a person, but letters don't work like that. So let's unravel this. Draw a stick figure that is facing the paper. Indicate where the stick figure's left hand and right hand is, the left side and the right side. Now, think of all the letters of the alphabet and think of the lowercase. Which letters, when you start shaping them, do you shape them to the left of you? And which letters are shaped to the right of you? Make 2 lists. Are there any exceptions? Are there some letters that don't fit, don't shape to the left or to the right of you? How is it possible to read and experience success in a classroom if you don't know where you are? How can you know where anything else is? That's why we need to develop the vestibular system. And it is helpful to use the Mind Moves homolateral march, lying down and touching left, moving left arm and leg while moving the head up and down and to the left and the right, moving the right arm and leg while the head moves. And then the bilateral march, which is right arm, left leg, and then left arm, right leg, while the head moves up and down to the left and to the right. But the best way in these times as we are at home is to create a circuit for your child, not for your child, create it with your child and let them experience their body, develop their proprioceptors, their body map in the brain, and activate their vestibular system so reading becomes so much easier.
Stadig, dan kan je hem recht krijgen. Daar zij. Tempat